right, so this is an update on um, progress that I've had over the last. It's been about a month. Last time I had just went out on my first drive, and I was gonna go ahead and just kind of keep working on a little bit of everything, getting my authority, CDL, truck, and all that. I haven't been driving again, and I also don't have my CDL. I really was working more on getting the authority and figuring out a truck. So my authority actually goes active tomorrow, um, and I thought I had a truck, um, but that situation kind of went sour. So what happened with that is I went to a dealership in Denver and found a truck that they had in another state, and I was trying to get it financed, and that was uh, that was 2 weeks ago tomorrow that I went and we did an internet search, found a nice truck, and um, got the financing paperwork filled out and all of that good stuff. So what happened was we had to we couldn't use the traditional bank because my credit's not the best. So we used I don't know what, one of those companies that just finance equipment, I guess. So they came back to me. That was Monday or Tuesday that I did that. They had me an approval and payment and all of that stuff by Friday. Last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, basically, because today's Sunday. And it was the numbers didn't match up. I did the math. It was like a $60,000 truck. They wanted a $25,000 down payment, $697 a month, at 36 months. So when I did the math, the amount of money, the payment, the $700 basically a month times the 36 months only came up to another $25,000. Combined with the $25,000 I was, having to come up with, would have only came up to $50,000, and the truck was like 60. It was right at $60,000. So I figured, that payment was going to change. Somebody had messed up somewhere. So weekend went by. The Monday came up. They sent me some more. They sent me another, DocuSign document, without saying much. Not saying anything. This time the payment was $1,900. So it was just short of $1,900, like $1,891 or something like that. Which, kind of, it sucks, but it was more realistic. So I went ahead and signed that, sent it back to them. I activated my insurance, and just start sending them all the stuff they needed, down payment, everything they needed, bank statements, everything. So that happened all last week. So Friday came and I got another one of those DocuSigns with a payment that went up another $200 to like over $2,100. And I talked with my finance lady, who's not the lady at that financial institution, and she said basically they didn't add some insurance or some taxes or something. And I was under the impression that taxes you paid your own taxes, when you went to get your plates or whatever. And they were trying to, tax. It just didn't make any sense. They were trying to tax the the warranty, and I was, it just didn't make sense. So what I ended up doing, she told me, look, that number's, that I'm going to actually get another payment once they get it figured out. So, this would be um, the fourth payment that they're coming up with. And I ended up, I sent them, I'm still waiting to hear back from them, honestly, because I have sent them, a big amount of money. But I'm just pulling out of that deal just because I'm not comfortable with a financial institution making that many mistakes, and wanting that type of money out of me, and just making that many mistakes, man. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's been a 2-week process. It just it doesn't seem like it should take that long either. So I'm pulling out of that. I sent him an email. That all happened Friday evening. I sent him an email Saturday and basically just said, I don't want anything to do with this. They said I could, I haven't even seen the truck because it's in another state. So, that was part of the agreement. Like, the deal wasn't finalized until I saw the truck. So I'm still waiting on, like I said, I'm waiting on a response. I should get that back tomorrow from them. Meantime, I actually found a pretty good deal on a different truck. So, all of that happened Saturday. I, jumped back on the net and started surfing, the various websites for trucks and stuff. And I actually found a guy that, I don't know if he bought a fleet out, or he's just helping someone sell a fleet. But I found a pretty good deal on a Kenworth. The previous truck, which I'll post some pictures and stuff of, was a Volvo, a 2015 Volvo 64T or whatever, the smaller Volvo. So, like I said, I found a Kenworth with less mileage, and it's cheaper than that Volvo was going to be. So I flew out here. They're in Memphis, so I flew out here to Memphis this morning, and I'm going to meet with them tomorrow, have the truck looked over, and if it all checks out, what I'm going to do is I'll fly back into Denver on Tuesday. And if the truck all checks out, I'll have Monday until Tuesday morning to kind of get the truck checked out, make sure everything works, and then I'll give him a down payment before I leave, and then I'm planning on coming back the end of the week, and hopefully all the other stuff is taken care of and they send the money back. So then I'll come back out the end of this week, Friday or Saturday, and grab the truck and drive back to Denver. So that is the plan, but things never go the way you plan them. So I'm sure I'll be coming back with another update. Hopefully they do, but if they don't, you just got to kind of grind it out and make it happen one way or the other. So I will update everyone soon if I get the truck. Give everybody a little preview of it and get everybody up to speed on that.